I'm going to recite some of the abiyat before doing sharh, inshaAllah. كتب الموت على الخلق فكم فل من جيش وأفنى من دول أين نمرود وكنعان ومن ملك الأرض وولى وعزل أين عاد أين فرعون ومن رفع الأهرام من يسمع يخل أين من سادوا وشادوا وبنوا هلك الكل ولم تغن القلل أين أرباب الحجى أهل النهى أين أهل العلم والقوم الأول سيعيد الله كلا منهم وسيجزي فاعلا ما قد فعل. It's a very powerful abiyat of Ibn al-Wardi. This is advice for all of the Muslims, and specifically he was advising his son Abu Bakr. He says in the first bait, كُتِبَ الْمَوْتُ عَلَى الْخَلْقِ فَكَمْ, that death has been written for every single person. كُتِبَ الْمَوْتُ عَلَى الْخَلْقِ فَكَمْ فَلَّ مِنْ جَيْشٍ وَأَفْنَى مِنْ دُوَلٍ. Death is an inescapable reality. We all know this. You know, if there was one thing that if a person remembered and reminded himself of constantly, he would leave sinning. He would give himself in worship of Allah Azza wa Jalla. And that one thing that if a person reminds himself of is what? Death. If you remember death and you remind yourself of death, when it comes time to sin, will you sin? Will you want to die in that state? No, of course not. If you want to choose, is it better that I read Quran or waste my time on my phone watching YouTube? And you remind yourself that I'm going to die. What are you going to do? You're going to read Quran because you're always reminding yourself of death. How many ayat are there in the Quran that talk about this and remind us of this? كُلُّ نَفْسٍ ذَائِقَةُ الْمَوْتِ كُلُّ شَيْءٍ هَالِكٌ إِلَّا وَجْهَهُ. So many. Every time we pick up the Quran, there's always going to be a verse that reminds us of this reality. Not so that we're pessimistic, but it's just so that we make ourselves straight. How many people have come before us and they're gone? Armies, nations, empires, they're all gone, wiped away. Not even a trace of them. أين نمرود وكنعان ومن ملك الأرض وولى وعزل. Where is Namrud? Where is Kan'an? Namrud is the son of Kan'an. Namrud is the one, they say, is the one, I read in the last ayah, the Sheikh fixed me in. أَلَمْ تَرَ إِلَى الَّذِي حَاجَّ إِبْرَاهِيمَ فِي رَبِّهِ. That king who Ibrahim debated when he said that my Lord Allah Azza wa Jal can cause life and cause death. And then you know the story that happened. He said, oh, me too. He really can't. He just killed someone and chose to spare someone. And then he said, my Lord can bring the sun from the east to the west. And then why don't you bring it from the west to the east? And he had no jawab. Right? So that's Namrud ibn Kan'an. And وَمَنْ مَلَكَ الْأَرْضَ وَعَزَلْ. How many people, how many nations have passed before that had such a large empire? What did it benefit them? Nothing. Where is أَيْنَ عَاد? The people of Ad. Who was the prophet sent to them? وَإِلَى عَادٍ أَخَاهُمْ Huda. Which prophet was sent to Ad? The people of Ad? Hud alayhi salam. And they were a people, فَأَمَّا عَاد فَاسْتَكْبَرُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ بِغَيْرِ الْحَقِّ وَقَالُوا مَنْ أَشَدُّ مِنَّا قُوَّةً. The people of Ad, they said that who is stronger than us? There is nobody stronger than this. And then Allah says to them, أَوَلَمْ يَرَوْا أَنَّ اللَّهَ الَّذِي خَلَقَهُمْ هُوَ أَشَدُّ مِنْهُمْ قُوَّةً. That Allah Azza wa Jalla is stronger than you. He is the strongest. هُوَ أَشَدُّ مِنْهُمْ قُوَّةً. And they were destroyed. What about Fir'aun, the one who claimed himself as an ilah, said, worship me. مَا لَكُم مِّنْ إِلَهٍ غَيْرِي. I think is the ayah where he says, you have no other Lord to worship except myself. Where is Fir'aun? Drowned. أَيْنَ عَاد أَيْنَ فِرْعَوْنَ وَمَنْ رَفَعَ الْأَهْرَامَ مَنْ يَسْمَعْ يَقَلْ. And those that built the pyramids. Even nowadays, I always see these random videos of Joe Rogan and all these random videos where they discuss, who built the pyramids? How did they make it? Was it jinns? Was it aliens? All these random theories you see on the internet that's full of garbage. But even the people that built the pyramids, what athar do they have? We don't even know who built it. We don't even know which of the pharaohs is Fir'aun of Musa. We don't know historically, in a 100% accurately. We don't even know which Fir'aun is the pharaoh of Musa. We don't. They say it's Ramses #2, but we don't know. They have no athar. وَمَنْ رَفَعَ الْأَهْرَامَ مَنْ يَسْمَعْ يَقَلْ أَيْنَ مَنْ سَادُوا. Who are those people that were in charge Sadu. Washadu, shadu means from it means creating from brick basically. That built huge castles and huge on top of mountains. Who are those people? Huh? Shayyid, na'am. But who are those people that built their houses on top of mountains? The people. They say this Ad and then Thamud. Wa ila Thamud, right? So now he's referencing them, not explicitly but illicitly. Man sadu wa shadu wa banaw. He's talking about the people of Thamud, of course. Halaku wa lam tughnil qulal. They were destroyed as well. Right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that even if you lock yourselves up in the highest of castles, fi burujin mushayyada, death will follow you and come to you. Even those people, they were destroyed. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about a category completely different to these people. These people were all bad. Even arbabul hijaa ahlun nuha, even the people of ilm, even the people of taqwa. Inna fi dhalika al-ayati li'ulil nuha al-aql. أين أرباب الحجة أهل النهى or أهل التقى, and another one أين أهل العلم, where are the people of knowledge? والقوم الأول, where are the prophets? Where are the Sahaba? Where are the A'imma radiyallahu anhum ajma'in wa alayhim assalam? Where are those people? Where are the A'imma rahmatullahi alayhim? Where are those people? They've also died. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not even spare or leave the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam to not go through the reality of death, then who are we? أَفَإِن مِتَّ فَهُمُ الْخَالِدُونَ. Do you think, Ya Rasulullah, that if you will die, that they think that they will live forever? Impossible. Death is a reality that we will all face. أَيْنَ أَهْلُ الْعِلْمِ وَالْقَوْمُ الْأُوَّلِ. But of course, the people that chose a wrong path in life, they're going to al-jahim. But the people that chose a righteous life, where are they going to go? مَا لَا عَيْنٌ رَأَتْ وَلَا أُذُنٌ سَمِعَتْ. They will go to a place, Jannah. They'll go to a place that no eye can ever imagine how beautiful it's going to be. No ear can imagine how beautiful it could possibly be. So that's what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has in preparation for these people. And then He says, سَيُعِيدُ اللَّهُ كُلًّا مِنْهُمُ. And all of those people from the past, they will be returned back to Allah Azza wa Jal. وَسَيَجْزِي فَاعِلًا مَا قَدْ فَعَلَ. وَمَا رَبُّكَ بِظَلَّامٍ لِلْعَبِيدِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will never oppress anybody. It's impossible for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to show oppression to anyone. So the people that chose to live a wrong life, they're going to be punished. And the people that chose to live a righteous life, the people that chose to commit themselves to Islam, the people that chose to commit themselves to Quran and learning about the religion and the masjid, they will be rewarded as such. Right? هَلْ جَزَاءُ الْإِحْسَانِ إِلَّا الْإِحْسَانِ. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will only recompense those people that did ihsan and good with goodness. And so this is the reminder that Ibn al-Wardi is telling all of us that death is a reality that is inescapable. And we should always remind ourselves of it. Because if we remind ourselves of it, it will keep us in check. It will keep us in check if we remind ourselves of death. A lot of people, I see online different podcasts where they say, I don't even think about death. I don't even think about the reality of death. How foolish is that you don't think of a reality that has faced every single person before you. I've never met my grandfather. He passed away before I was born. And there are so many people that have passed away before us. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to allow us to meet with those that were righteous from them. مع النبيين والصديقين والشهداء والصالحين. وصلى اللهم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين.